Never, under any circumstances, should physical punishment or violence be used on a cat. Not only does it damage the bond between you and your feline, but it can also create deep trauma that is hard to reverse. A cat, like any living being, deserves respect and care. Hitting or harming it will only drive a wedge between you and your pet, fostering a relationship based on fear rather than trust. Instead of resorting to violence, a positive approach is always the best alternative. When addressing your cat's behavior, remember that it is a creature with emotions and sensations. You want it to feel comfortable and loved, not fearful and distrustful. Physical punishment will only increase its stress and behavioral issues, making the training process even more difficult. Always keep in mind, the foundation of a good relationship with your cat should be built on love, patience, and empathy. Treating your feline with respect will pave the way for a harmonious coexistence, where learning is more effective and the bond stronger. Positive reinforcement is key to shaping your cat's behavior. When your feline uses the litter box properly, or scratches the post instead of your furniture, reward it with affection or treats. This not only encourages the cat to repeat those good actions, but also strengthens the bond between you and your pet. It's a win-win situation. For instance, after your cat uses the litter box, you might want to offer a small treat or some extra petting. The goal is for the cat to associate positive actions with positive outcomes. Over time, this creates a clear understanding of what is expected of them and what results from good behavior. By rewarding good behavior consistently, you're reinforcing what you want to see more of. Cats thrive on consistency and will begin to behave in ways that please you, simply because they've learned it's beneficial for them. This method leads to a happier, well-behaved cat without any stress. Cats live in the present, so immediate feedback is essential when correcting their behavior. If your cat misbehaves, you must address it right away. Delaying the reaction will only confuse your cat, as it won't associate the punishment with the bad behavior. For instance, if your cat scratches the couch, correct it immediately so the cat understands what it's being punished for. Timing also helps you maintain consistency, which is crucial for any behavior modification. The sooner you address the issue, the faster your cat will learn. It's all about creating that instant connection between cause and effect. A delayed correction is like trying to explain a rule that happened hours ago. It simply won't make sense to the cat. Always remember, the best time to correct bad behavior is right when it happens. By doing so, you help your cat make the connection between the action and the consequence, ultimately improving its understanding of your expectations. Active punishments should be applied when you catch your cat in the act of misbehaving. For example, if your cat is scratching the furniture, immediately say no firmly and redirect its attention to an appropriate scratching post. This real-time correction helps the cat understand exactly what it did wrong. On the other hand, passive punishments are for situations where you're not around to directly intervene. If your cat is scratching or jumping on surfaces when you're not there, you can use deterrents like double-sided tape or aluminum foil. These passive punishments discourage unwanted behavior without you needing to be physically present. By understanding the difference between active and passive punishments, you can tailor your approach to your cat's behavior. Active punishment helps with immediate correction, while passive deterrents help reinforce boundaries when you're not around. When you catch your cat misbehaving, it's essential to say no firmly and immediately. This helps to assert your authority and shows the cat that its actions are not acceptable. It's not about yelling, but about being clear and consistent. A calm yet firm no works better than any raised voice. After saying no, walk away to demonstrate disapproval. This simple action of withdrawing attention signals that the behavior is unwanted and doesn't earn any rewards. Cats are incredibly sensitive to shifts in attention, so withdrawing yours sends a strong message about what you expect. Your cat will start to understand that certain actions lead to negative consequences, especially when it realizes that your attention, something it craves, is removed. This firm yet gentle approach allows you to guide your cat's behavior without using force or causing fear. Using loud sounds, like shaking a can filled with coins, can help create discomfort for your cat without causing fear. The sudden, unexpected noise will startle the cat and disrupt its behavior. It's not about scaring the cat, but more about associating the unwanted behavior with something unpleasant. This method is effective when your cat is engaging in behavior that you want to stop, such as jumping on counters. When the cat hears the sound, it will learn to associate the act of jumping with the discomforting noise, making it less likely to repeat the action. The key is consistency. Use the sound every time the unwanted behavior occurs. It's important to note that this approach should be used sparingly. Too many loud noises can cause stress, so make sure to balance discomforting sounds with plenty of positive reinforcement. This creates a healthy mix of correction and encouragement. Redirecting negative behaviors is all about offering your cat an alternative. If your cat starts scratching the furniture or climbing onto surfaces you don't want it on, redirect its attention to a scratching post or a designated play area. The key is to offer something more appealing than the behavior you're trying to stop. Providing appropriate toys or objects, like a cat tree or interactive playthings, gives your feline a healthy outlet for its energy. If your cat is inclined to chew on things it shouldn't, offer chew toys designed for cats. This way, you provide a substitute that satisfies their natural instincts while keeping your home intact. Redirecting not only prevents damage, but also stimulates your cat mentally and physically. It creates a win-win situation where the cat stays engaged and behaves as you'd like, all while keeping things fun and positive. To keep your cat from jumping on unwanted surfaces, like kitchen counters or shelves, you can use passive traps like double-sided tape or aluminum foil. Cats dislike the sticky feeling of tape or the sound of crinkling foil, so these deterrents can effectively discourage them from jumping on those areas. For example, placing tape along the edges of countertops or on furniture where you don't want your cat to go will create an uncomfortable sensation when they try to jump. Over time, your cat will associate these surfaces with discomfort and will likely avoid them. It's a subtle way to enforce boundaries without constant supervision. These passive methods are great when you're not around to intervene. They help reinforce the rules without you having to be present, ensuring that your cat learns where it's allowed to go and where it isn't. Ensuring your cat gets enough physical activity is crucial for reducing destructive behaviors. Cats need to exercise regularly, whether through play or exploration, to release built-up energy. Without proper outlets for their energy, they may turn to scratching, chewing, or other unwanted behaviors. Interactive play, like using a feather, wand, or laser pointer, is an excellent way to engage your cat in physical activity. By giving your cat the chance to chase and pounce, you not only tire it out but also strengthen your bond with your pet. Regular exercise can also help prevent obesity, which can lead to other health problems. The more active and engaged your cat is, the less likely it will be to act out of boredom or frustration. Healthy cats are happier cats, and a well-exercised cat is less likely to develop the kind of destructive behaviors that can arise from pent-up energy. Eliminating bad behavior takes time, patience, and above all, consistency. It's important to remember that behavior change doesn't happen overnight. Your cat may slip up or take longer to learn certain behaviors, but with consistent effort, progress will come. Be patient and don't give up after a few setbacks. Consistency is key. Every time your cat misbehaves, you need to respond in the same way. This predictability helps the cat understand that its actions have consequences. If you're inconsistent, the cat will get confused, and behavior changes will take longer to establish, whether you're reinforcing positive actions or correcting negative ones. Keep your approach steady. Never resort to violence or harsh punishments. Always use patience and positive methods, remembering that cats respond best to consistent, loving guidance. Over time, with the right approach, your cat will adapt and become a well-behaved member of your household.